Welcome to Pillow Talks with Victor, where love lingers in words. Tonight's story is about music, memory, and the kind of love that never really ends. It just changes rhythm. This is The Last Song Before Dawn. The bar was almost empty when he started to play. A small place on the corner of Fifth and Willow, the kind that smelled like coffee, rain, and too many untold stories. The clock above the counter showed 1:47 a.m. He'd been playing for hours, long after the regulars had left, his fingers moving across the keys like someone trying to remember rather than perform. Outside, the city slept. Inside, only the music stayed awake. Her name was Lily. He hadn't spoken it out loud in years, but somehow every note carried it. She used to sit by the piano, sketchbook in hand, drawing him while he played. He remembered the way she'd tap her pencil against the table, keeping rhythm when she thought he wasn't watching, the way she'd hum under her breath when the melody caught her heart. He'd told her once that her smile was his favorite song. She laughed, said he was being poetic. Maybe he was. Maybe he still was. He stopped playing for a moment, the silence echoing louder than the chords. The bartender, a tired old man with kind eyes, looked up from polishing a glass. "Same song again?" he asked. The musician smiled faintly. "It's the only one worth playing." The man nodded. He'd heard the story. Not all of it, but enough to know that the music wasn't for the crowd. It was for someone who hadn't been there in a long time. It had been 5 years since the accident. 5 winters since he last saw her walk through that door, rain clinging to her hair, eyes bright as if the whole world had been waiting just for her. She'd been on her way to his show that night. He'd written her a new song, one he never got to play. It was meant to be their song. But life, as it does, decided otherwise. He touched the keys again, softer this time. The melody rose, fragile, hesitant, like dawn creeping through the cracks of night. Every note was a memory, her laugh, her silence, her goodbye that never came. And as the music filled the room, he imagined her sitting there again, sketchbook open, listening. Maybe, somewhere beyond time, she was. He played until the first light touched the edge of the window. The world outside was waking. Cars, footsteps, life beginning again. But inside, he stayed suspended in that in-between, between night and morning, past and present, loss and love. When he finally stopped, the bartender spoke quietly. "What's it called?" He looked down at the piano, then toward the empty chair where she used to sit. "The Last Song Before Dawn." He left the bar just as the sun began to rise. The city looked softer in that hour, as if forgiving him for holding on too long. He walked down the street, the melody still in his mind, lighter now, almost at peace. Because sometimes love doesn't fade, it just learns to live inside the music. If you've ever loved someone who became a song, you'll understand this story. Because some hearts never stop playing, they just find new ways to be heard. This was The Last Song Before Dawn.